the past week-ish, I've been gaming. I've been gaming a bit. A lot. I've been gaming a lot. So, as you can see, I made some cash. I bought some things. So I went from 76 down to 44 and slowly got cash again. Definitely less over the past few days. Or in general, I had less. I think I mostly invested it right back before I even like synced it, so you don't see all the ups and downs of me buying stuff, because I sometimes just bought Enlighten 4, for example, and a few other things. But the Instacker is, I think, going pretty darn well. There are a few things, like defense-wise, that I just didn't fix or just didn't care about fixing, because I kind of just want to go fast, and that will cause me to have like negative res on pretty much everything, so rip that. But I do have 7,400 ES now, which is, I think, way more than I had previously. I think I actually had a little bit more, but I lost some again. I think the biggest thing I could probably upgrade is potentially actually my necrotic armor. We'll see about that. I got, I think, a +1 max power charges. I still have my wand. I think this is also the same. I have now lightning exposure, which I think is better than having projectile pierce. I have to say projectile pierce feels better though. It's a huge difference if you don't have that, to be honest. I don't have gain 2 rage on attack hit, because that costs probably many divines to get that mod. Boots are probably the worst thing. I could probably get way better ones. We'll see when I do that. But, you know, really good phantom boots are incredibly expensive. So maybe I will get like worse, like not phantom boots, but maybe something else. We'll see. I did get myself a Series Reflection, so that's kind of neat. That definitely boosted my energy shield a bit. I also finally put some attributes on my 2 stone rings, which I completely forgot that is possible. I still have that Amber Amulet. I think potentially Maloney's, what's it called? Where is it actually? Do I still have that, or did I sell that? I might have sold it. No, there it is. This might be better. We can actually check, is this better or is it not? It's actually worse, so this is technically better. I think I just got really lucky finding this one. A mirrored one, right? So it's like so it probably reversed, you know, it's the reflecting mist, and somebody sold it, and I was like, well, energy shield, accuracy rating is kind of neat, I guess. Lots of intelligence, lots of attributes, and thankfully, because it's mirrored, you can still put some, you can still anoint it, right? You just need the reflective, like the mirrored oil thingy, which thankfully wasn't that expensive the first time. Yeah, 1,300 intelligence. I think that's, I don't know if that's good or bad. I think it's okay. Get the projectile pierce on the tree. I sadly can't. I think I had that previously. I think I got this one, right? But I don't go down that far anymore because I need my points. I also got now a second cluster jewel. And my goodness gracious, I'm gonna check this in a bit. So let's just put this in here. Let's check what I started using my mappers again, partially. So there's that. It's okay, I guess, the mappers. I'm not looking at the items usually. I don't really care about that too much. But yeah. It's okay, the mappers in the meantime, you know, because right now I'm more focused on the whole trying to get like to a... Actually, maybe I should back off a little bit. So there are 2 options I have right now. Either I go, screw it, let's just farm currency. But I'm a little bit like, nah, iffy when it comes to currency, because what all the strats I do, they do make currency. The more I play, the more currency I make, but it feels a bit strange. And then I was like, wait, what do I actually want to do now in this league? Well, I would love to increase my int stacker. I do like this playstyle quite a bit. At some point, it becomes very comfy. The auto-aim of Power Siphon is amazing. I love it. But I'm also like challenges. And I really tried to go after some challenges lately to get to 36. And I think I can get to 36 fairly easily. But I have two things I have to do. One, I have to get to... I've decided to go to Delve level 400, which will take some time. And I think most of the rest is literally just throwing money at the problem. Literally. For me at least. So, Journey, Time, and Power Rune are all three used for the Haunted Tormented Spirits enchantment, which I want, because it will make this build feel even better and faster. So there's that. I want that. The next thing would be Doriani's Machinarium, which is 10 div, by the way. Or 11 divs, so more money. Use the Divine Font in the endgame labyrinth. Right, this is one I can do when the labyrinth is like very short, like 4, 5, 6 rooms. I will do it. Yesterday it was 9, so I didn't do it. Otherwise, it's just, go through the Uber labyrinth twice. And then I think I'm done. So that's easy. Complete port quotas, 27 out of 30. I have two options. Either I start an SSF character and just do those very quickly, or I just wait and we'll gather some of the things that I just now need, like Orichalcum and all these things. That will take some time, but I think I'll get there. No issue there. Just take some time. Magnificent Mastery, I read this wrong the first time. Complete one of the following Master Mission encounters. I thought I need to do all of them. So I started with depth level 400. I think it would be a billion times easier just to get the Betrayal safe houses. But now I'm already on my way to 400, so I'll just do the Azerite Mine, and I kind of like Delve. Delve is pretty chill with this build, but it's getting a bit more difficult. I'm starting to die a little bit more. Agitated Adversaries. I think this is the one I will skip, because it has to do with King of the Mists, Lycia, Izaro, Syndicate Mastermind, and Owl. So I think I'm gonna skip those, because I can skip 4, right? And I will still reach 36, if I'm not bad. Am I bad? Nope, I need 36. Perfect. So I can skip this one. Extravagant Equipment. Again, all money problem, right? Veiled Orb, Awakeners, Fracturing Orb, Reflecting Mist, Tainted Divine, Teardrop, Orb of Dominance. A lot of them I think I can buy right now and just finish this thing. I'll wait a little bit more. Those are just a few divines. Throw money at the problem. Done deal. I did yesterday, I think I bought the Tailoring Orb, the Conqueror Orb, and I think an Orb of Conflict. Just throw money at the issue. The next thing is reach a total of 3,000% item quantity from completing invitations. Hell no. That's an instant skip. Nightmarish Nemesis. Complete each of the following tier 17 maps while they have at least 250% item quantity. Probably gonna skip this one too. So now we have 3 that we can skip. Ultimate Usurpers. Defeat any 4 of the following Pinnacle boss encounters while the area is level 85. If I have an absolute god tier build, or maybe I'm just gonna make one more bosser, this could be potentially quite easy. Depending on the build, of course. And then the last one, which is funny enough, Gear Grinding Goals. I actually am very close to this, because it just says complete tier 17 maps 11 out of 50. Again, just throw money at the problem, roll really easy roll extremely easy tier 17 maps, add 5 domination scarabs to it, become a god, run through, you know, done deal. So actually fairly easy, to be honest. Yeah. 15 red beasts is probably the fastest march. Yeah, I think you can get a lot of them, but I'm already like doing something else, so there's that, you know. It's fine. Did you guys run out of money? You guys ran out of money already. Wait, what? How? Interesting. I think it said like 16 hours. Guess they ran out of money already. But yeah, other than that, I think my focus is just do a little bit of delve. And boost up this character a bit more. I would love to get to, of course... Oh, I completely forgot I have this jewel socket now and I didn't use it. Wait, hold up. Hold the flippin' phone. I can get an upgrade. Hold up. Intelligence. Do I have it saved? No. Speaking of upgrades, most of my upgrades are very expensive now. They are... God damn, that's a lot of stuff I need now. Like many divines per upgrade. Some of them are not even on the market. That's how rare they are. And some things I'm kind of scared to try out. For example, Forbidden Flame and Flesh is actually something I kind of want on this build. But again, 22 divines, 17 divines, so that's a lot of money. If I want the Watcher's Eye, this probably doesn't even exist. Never mind, it does. That's not even the perfect one. Again, 25 divines. A Light of Meaning, Prismatic Jewel, potentially. 50 divines. If I say, okay, I want a big boy large cluster jewel, right? Like the best of the best. I need 2 of those. 36 divines, which potentially could be even better, right? This could actually be even more. So now we're talking about 60 divines plus per large cluster jewel. Hey, I want the Simplex Amulet. Well, you know, just cough up a mirror real quick. Omega lol. Hey, I would like a wand that's better than mine. Well, you know, cough up a mirror or more. Okay, cool. And of course, hey, I would like to be a god. Well, cough up to get a mage blood, right? And I think even my boots and mitts, if I want an upgrade to what I have right now, that's 30 div, for example, like this one, which would be amazing. Would be an amazing piece of boots. But even the mitts with suppressed spell damage, so I can like get as close to 100 as possible. Again, also like 35 divines, 40 divines, so 90 divines if you want even more. Yeah, it's 115 divines. So yeah, it's pretty rough. Let's say that. Oh yeah, by the way, I would like a ring with power charge as a synth. Well, that's 219 divines, so it's like cool, bro. By the way, we're not even talking about Calandra's touch, which probably is another. Well, that's actually easy, lol. Oh, there's that. Yeah. It's expensive. Just saying. It's pretty darn expensive. This build now, as time goes on. Interesting. Oh, I forgot. Right, I'm bad. Hold up. I also need attack speed wand, and I would like to have increased maximum energy shield. Oh wow, that's actually fairly cheap. Wow. Okay, that's cool. That's super cheap. 50C. Yeah, that's definitely worth it. Hell yeah. A little bit more. We have 1,353 int. Will be interesting how much I have afterwards. Sanctuary, okay. Because I think there was a bird on my roof. I think one point right here is, I think, should be 12 int, maybe a little bit more. I think it's 12 int. Yeah. Keep in mind, this is kind of like the budget version, right? Because technically you want to go for the big boy stuff, but I don't have money for the big boy stuff. So we go from 1,353 to 1,371. And I gained quite a lot of energy shield. I gained 190 energy shield. It's pretty good. So for example, I could even get better ones right here. Yeah. They have actually way more intelligence because they have 13 plus 9. But if I care about more defense, I could, for example, get this one as well and get even more res. Even more energy shield. And I think I wouldn't mind losing a little bit of damage right now and just gain, I don't know, like a bunch more, like way more energy shield. That's definitely worth it. So we go 36, 1,003. So it's pretty much the same. That doesn't really matter. So now we have 7,659, and for the memes, well, that bricked it, I guess. Is that worth anything? Could be maybe 20C. It's fine. Oh, also one thing. I'm sorry, I forgot to do this during the stream. For the stream, gotta turn off global illumination. But yeah, overall, I'm just running into the map, running Strand right now. I'm going away from Toxic Sewer for a little bit. I have been running quite a bit of Strand. And I might just do the whole ambush scarab strat. I mean, that's how I funny enough started, right? If you remember the league, I pretty much started the league like this. Just doing ambush stuff, just on a more budget, because it was so expensive. And I think that worked pretty well, because I think I got like 2 doctors, right? I think I got a doctor, which then got duplicated, so maybe I should have continued doing that. Maybe I should have. Maybe that was a good idea to begin with. Just continue with the whole strongbox strat. Oh yeah, Shaggy, have you watched the new video I put out for gold? How did you like, dislike? What is your opinion on gold? Or am I just strange for thinking what I thought when it comes to gold? By the way, I did take the Nico notes as of right now, which I will of course then take away again if I don't need them. But right now I do have the Nico notes, so I can get as much sulfur as possible, of course. Put those away. So now I'm full, so I'm gonna go back to delving a little bit and push towards the 400. So we can do this a little bit. Maybe I'll do this once or twice. How close am I? I'm depth level 301. So it's still 100 left, you know. I barely remember. Well, so my thought was with gold, it's a little bit strange to pick it up for me. And I'm not, I don't like walking like across half my screen just to pick up like 50 gold or 20 gold. So that was kind of my issue. So I hope they do something about that. I have to say the video was a little bit longer than expected. I think it was, again, just trying to... Maybe I should have like cut the video down more. Sorry, I had to sneeze. But it's kind of comfortable, just being in Delve and having a lot of energy shield. I definitely learned something with this build. That energy shield and evasion is super comfortable. I love it. I love it a lot. It's a completely different playstyle than I'm used to. Oh, that's nice. Oh, is this a triple? Like a Sulfide, Azerite 3? I think it is. There you go. Look at all the Azerite! Yay! Give me the juice! But yeah, it's super comfortable, to be honest. And maybe the biggest reason why it's so comfortable might also be the reason that Power Siphon just auto-aims, you know? So that's kind of... That's very neat. It's another triple. Wow, it's another triple. Oh, someone wants to buy something from me. Whoops. Sometimes I can die. As you can see right now, I'm losing a lot of health because the ground effect does a lot of damage. Yeah, so I have to be a bit careful there. But other than that, I think there's also, like, yeah, that, for example, like, it felt also very, very strong. And there's some sort of effect where if you kill a Delve enemy, like, spikes come up from the floor, I think, that also, I think, sometimes kills me. That probably has a high physical damage. Yeah. Other than that, as long as I, you know, just stay active, to a degree at least. See it like insta-faced. Oops. I feel like that flame is very weak. Do you know what I mean? Like nothing happens here. That was funny. I think it literally just unspawned. There we go. Yeah, very, very comfortable, I have to say, with this. I see a lot of people play Power Siphon right now. I think it's like... It seems to be quite the flavor of the league a little bit. I mean, it is incredibly, incredibly strong. What this Jungle put out? Like 20 div build Power Siphon Ballista, I think was it? It's kind of interesting. Power Siphon Ballista. How would that work? So I guess the ballistas use Power Siphon for you? But how do you scale that? One thing that I'm just surprised by, how clean and smooth Locust Mine Power Siphon felt as a league starter. Not that I played it at league start, but I played it afterwards like a league start. Right? I think I mentioned this last week. God damn, that was good. Holy. I do have to say, Headhunter is probably not the best idea right now. It probably isn't. Can't really take advantage of it. Well, It's funny when you get around like 20 headhunter stacks, you do feel the power. You do feel the power in Delve, and you're like, okay, I'm faster now, right? You have haste, you have so much added damage. It's kind of insane. The projectors, as you can see right now, they're kind of insane, yeah. It's kind of neat. Oh, I leveled to 97, not the natural way, as in, you know, delving or mapping. I really couldn't. It's kind of insane how often I died when I just do maps, so I pretty much just bought 9 or 12 5 ways and just did those, so. That was just the best way, I guess, to level. Even though I think it's not the like actual best. I heard a lot of people swear to go like full breach. Ahoy! Hi, Mr. Insect. How you doing? Dumbo needs more hydration. What? No, I just drank. I'm good. How you doing? Doing well. All the juicy azurite. Nom 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 nom. What is your go-to game right now, actually? That would be kind of interesting to know. Are you playing anything currently, or busy with like other stuff? For Barbie horse game? Nope. Hell no. Hell no. God no. Again, it didn't work. And no, I will not try the compatibility thing. Dude, it will get me all the viruses, man. Oh my god. Playing 7 Days to Die, but I overdid it, so it got uninstalled. I overdid it? What do you mean? Wait, 7 Days to Die. What is that game again? I have to look it up in a second. Played it too much. Okay, how do you notice that you played it too much? Are you dreaming of it? 7 Days to Die Steam. Zombies Violent building game. I don't like screenshots like this. This never shows gameplay. The moment there is no UI, I'm like, ugh. Open world game that is a unique combination of first person, survival, horror, tower defense, role-playing games. Play the definitive zombie survival first. That came first. Okay, bro. Fine. Yeah, I mean, you don't show me any like actual gameplay in the screenshots. I got carpal tunnel on my wrist and fingers there. Oof. Like genuinely, or is it more like a meme? I mean, I get it though. I get it though. I feel it when I play too much PoE as well. Path of Exile is very, very heavy on the wrist and fingers. I have to be very careful, stretch regularly, and yeah. That's why I'm not quite sure how long I will play this league, and I kind of want to get to the challenges. Usually I'm not a challenge guy, by the way, but I would like to have that portal effect, so I'm like, okay, you know what? You know, why not? But yeah, I do have to be careful with my wrist as well. It's kind of dangerous. I can go down there. Sweet. They started hurting even after taking 24-hour break. My wrist was still sore. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, maybe I mean, have you stretched? Have you stretched like once a day or even multiple times a day, if possible? Definitely would recommend that. If you don't know how or why or what, there's, I think, a pretty old video from a doctor that shows how to stretch properly and all that jazz. I do have to say, though, from personal experience, it's also very much... I am someone who, like, contracts a little bit. You exercise. Not exercise, it's more stretching. I'm definitely someone who, like, contracts in a weird way. So I can't really fully relax. Or just, like, I have to be aware of, okay, I have to relax now. Just, you know, relax your shoulders. I have to, like, remind myself sometimes. And if I don't do that, I'm contracting and just constantly, like, need more AC to relax. And I don't think that works. But yeah, it feels like it's a bit of a mental thing as well. Guys, I'm going mental, dude. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, hi, guys. Those guys looked funny. What? Oh, no, now I'm teleporting. Well, that's bad. Teleporting is bad. If you're funny enough, if you teleport with the Headhunter buff, you actually can't click something on the UI. You can click something on the UI, but nothing happens if you teleport during it. It's kind of funny. Yeah, definitely recommend just relaxing a little bit and taking breaks, regular breaks. But I get that, yeah. The wrist issue is quite... I mean, do you click a lot, or is it just naturally that you are more prone to have that? Like, I don't know how the gameplay is in 7 Days to Die. What? Need more bread, lol. Bye, Dumble. No! Don't leave me. I love wrist WSD. And oh, interesting, because for me it's the right hand. It's not the WSD hand. Interesting. Okay. So it's probably... I get that though. I get that. I sometimes felt that when I'm in like when I played a little bit more Minecraft, I'm like, man, this feels uncomfortable because you're just constantly like pressing W, right? Just the W is pressed 24/7. I'm like, this feels really strange. Yeah, I get that. If that's also in 7 Days to Die, but it looks like a first-person shooter, so you just constantly run straight. Need more bread. I do have more bread. Maybe I will eat more bread. Maybe I will. I can't talk. Maybe I will eat bread live on stream. Oh my god. Some people would call it fake news, but maybe it's real news. I will make it real. I do have 2 other games planned today. By the way, this is not the main game I want to play today. Just showing off a little bit the build. And seeing the progression of it. But also, like, just showing that I'm focusing on pretty much doing challenges with this build now. We'll see about that. But... yeah, the next 2 games are gonna be different, I'll tell you that. If you're like, oh, this game looks kind of fun. Yeah. Keep watching this, and then you realize how bad the other games will be. That's a little bit too harsh. But yeah, the next games are gonna be... okay, one game is very horny. Okay, one game I want to play today is it's gonna be very horny, and I think the other one is going to be. I literally cannot tell you because there are no gameplay pictures on Steam. It has mixed reviews or something, and I'm like, oh, this looks like absolute trash. We're gonna play it live on stream. I think it's actually gonna be it's one of these Chinese auto run games. I think that's what it's gonna be. I don't know. But the other one is gonna be very horny. I missed 4 times on it, 75% chance to hit something I want. Oof. Crafting in PoE. That's rough, buddy. That's rough. I think we can still go down here, yeah. I think we're still safe going down there. I mean, if I find Owl, I might actually try him out. Maybe I can do the challenge. But who knows? Probably not, let's be honest. Owl is rough. That's a rough boss. That's very dangerous. Very difficult. Also, you know what I realized about Delve? It has similar things to Synthesis, correct? Where you have global modifiers. I think Synthesis was similar. Maybe different modifiers, but it also had global modifiers. I never noticed that. It's very similar to Synthesis. I got some physical items going on here. Someone also said to me, why are you doing Power Siphon and not Kinetic Blast? Which is a good point. I think that probably has more damage. But with Kinetic Blast, I think you also have to aim a lot more. I mean, the explosions help a lot. But I think... I don't know. I think I would like it less. Because I really like the way it auto-aims. Cool. The Grand Architect's Temple. That's a boss, correct? Pretty sure that's a boss as well. I'm not gonna do it though. I need my XP. Also, I love Val Power Siphon. That's such a... Feels so good sometimes just going through and just being boom and everything is gone. Feels good. That feels good. What depth are we? Oh, we are level, depth level, Delve depth 319. Okay. We're getting there. It's pretty good. But yeah, because there are so many monsters here, if I would have Projectile Pierce, yeah, that would help a lot, I tell you that. I mean, I had it at the start, and this is now where I switch to Lightning Exposure on the gloves. Which, I can't really say if it's stronger. Definitely feels worse to play, but that doesn't mean it has less damage, right? It just feels a bit different. Some Headhunter buffs. So we can go down there. I have to say, it's actually kind of nice, the generation right now, just going straight down. I had multiple situations yesterday, I think, where I just got, went straight down, and then to the left, and then went down, and then I got stuck. So that's the worst feeling, right? Because you kind of wasted sulfite. That's kind of nice if I can continue going down and I'm not getting stuck somewhere in the corner and Delve. Also, one thing that's pretty cool that I mean, I'm not a Delph guy. I probably will never do that, even though I really like endless dungeons. But I also like more of an endless dungeon that goes up in the sky and not down into the ground. Which I understand won't happen in PoE, because it kind of feels weird. Either way, the Awakened PoE trait has a Delph overlay. I think it's... Wait, where is it? Where is it? Chat hotkey. Oh, there, see, great for Delph chart. So that's built in. I didn't know that. Just a few days ago I saw that and I was like, wait, that is built in? It's kind of cool. Because I always had the issue of like the whole grid layout that Delph has. Which is, to be honest, very well hidden. It's not as obvious, which is good. Otherwise, would probably feel a bit too static. Oh, you see how much damage I just took? Ah, see, now I'm dead. I don't know what that was, but sometimes that happens. I mean, I'm also someone who just stands still and doesn't move, right? So, well. But I'm not quite sure why that is. I mean, it probably is just pure cold damage, and it's just a lot because, well, I do have negative cold res, so there's that. Maybe if I go a little bit away from them, from the spawn. What if I go like here? No, so I kill them far away from me, or further away, so they're not right underneath me. Oh, that kind of worked. Or maybe I just got lucky there. Some damage over time nearly killed me there. Whoopsie. Wrong direction. It's kind of funny. It's a little bit weird when it goes up, even though I want to go down. You know what I mean? Like, that feels a bit strange sometimes. There we go. Thank you. Boop, boop. Also, I have to say, farming for maps is kind of insane, right? With the tier 17 map prices, you can get so much cash. It's crazy. Like, I thought about it. Like, that farming a specific div card or something feels kind of strange when T17s exist. And you can, if you bulk sell them, it's like one div or something. It's kind of insane. Wait, who's online right now? Ephemeral Shaggy. Only 94. Okay, okay. I mean, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. I'm observing, okay? I'm just observing. It's pretty low, but I'm not judging. I'm kidding. You know how many times I died getting to 97 and then I was like, okay, screw it. 5-way. Let me just do it Legion 5-way. Just get it done, boy. I might do it one more time to get to 98, but I'm not quite sure. It's a bit... It feels very stable. Or, you know what I could do? I could try Breach. Maybe I'd do that. But yeah, I have to be a bit careful because, as mentioned, playing a bit too much PoE could... Okay, I just died there. That was interesting. Well, rip me, I guess. What's up for having died 60 times only? Dude, I didn't die so many times. See, I played 2 days and 5 hours and I only have 227 dead. That's not that bad. Yeah, that's not that. You know, it's hardcore viable. It's hardcore viable. If you're a little bit more careful and... It's fine, guys. It's fine. Don't worry about it. A Niv? Wait, why is a Niv adding a Niv? Yeah, you know, just 60 deaths, one day, 6 hours on this chart. You know, it's also hardcore viable technically, right? Just trying to get a few headhunter buffs, maybe that helps me to survive. Probably not. Let's be honest. I do have to say, I do like the movement speed. It's funny, movement speed actually feels absolutely fine with this build. Probably because it has... Because the areas are small, right? So I feel like movement speed is absolutely fine with this. Feels pretty darn good. Feels fast, feels... Like if you know the layout of Delph and the generations, feels really nice. Actually, having more movement speed might even feel bad, because at some point you can't control a character. If it would play Strand, you can always have more, because it's a big open area, more movement speed is fine. I think at some point, if the area is too small, you have too much movement speed, or at some point it just feels like too much. Kind of interesting how that is. Some hours of that having the game running in the background while reading. What else? Have to be a bit careful, because of these lightning dudes can sometimes just destroy me, or some fire, as you can see on the ground right there. Sometimes the single target feels strange, you know? It's like not a lot is happening. See what I mean? Like, right? Oh. I mean, I also don't have so much damage. It's kind of insane. If I get 2 more maximum power charges, I think I get like 45% more damage. So it's like, I think I'm around 4 million. Well, 4 million with all the stuff active right now. And, oh, actually it's 5 million with Berserk active, which is technically, well, not real, right? Because you never have that always active. You know? But it's still insane. It's still insane. I might even think about going... If I get a Mage Blood, if that ever happens, this league, I might actually just accept having no movement speed on my boots and just going full Ralakesh Impatience, you know? Because I already have the movement speed with Mage Blood, right? So might not need it twice. And of course that will give me endurance charges, frenzy charges, and frenzy charges would give me some movement speed back. Oh, okay. For a second I thought it's like a free spot, you know, where no monsters or event is happening. It's kind of crazy how varied Delph is. I mean, you pretty much see everything in like the first hour or something of it, so it's not like too replayable, but it's very enough, I think. There are even some events that I haven't seen a lot, like some sort of not Delph related, not Sanctum related. What's it called? Temple related. Holy heck, I'm fast. Look at me. Look at me spazzing out. Before I die, please don't. Nice. Boop, boop. Oh, I don't know if I asked you this, Shaggy. Are you showing gold or are you hiding it as well? Have to be careful that some of those rare monsters that die right on me don't have some sort of like AoE ability. You know, like drop like a little fire on the ground, because that would kill me instantly. Or not instantly, but I have to be careful. I'm showing gold because I'm running a race course. Okay, I would have been missing a good 50 to 70 of all gold if I didn't show it. That's a fair point, yeah. I think I just partially started to just walk over corpses. Or like, you know, locations where I know there was a big pack of monsters. I just walk over that. Even though I don't even know if there is gold, but usually there is, right? So I just, out of habit, just walk over it. Which might be even worse than just showing it, you know? Or just show it so I know if I should walk over there. Oh. That's right. So 400 is our goal. I mean, I won't do this today, but we'll do it offline. But yeah, challenges are... To be honest, the challenges are somewhat easy. To a degree, you know? It's not like easy, but like... Could be more difficult. Well, okay, I'm not gonna say this, otherwise GGG is gonna do that. But you know what I mean, right? A lot of stuff is just like, well, pay cash, and you can just get the thing. If you do all challenges in SSF, you're an absolute giga chat. Holy heck. Like, how rare is Dorianis Machinery? That's, like, insanely rare, right? Oh, no, Soul Eater, boys. Will I survive? Good Soul Eater. That's why I like evasion so much. It just feels so good evading most attacks, and if something hits me, I just have energy shield. Feels so good. By the way, is that another Soul Eater? Good lord. Twice in a row. Oh, that's weird. Oh. A little bug. A little bug. The enemies didn't despawn. I mean, I am not showing gold when I'm in strength, but I can definitely see that I'm missing quite a lot of gold, yeah. Sure. But, I don't know. Gold wasn't really a big issue until now. Maybe I should farm gold again a little bit in Toxic Sewer, just run through it. Strongbox helps a lot when you need gold, because if you just, like, if you don't die at all, and you're an absolute giga chat and you just click a strongbox and you're like, I can tank everything, whatever it throws at me, awesome, first of all. Second, after all these monsters die, you can literally just walk pretty much around the strongbox, and it usually has gold. So it's pretty easy. Like, you know where gold is, right? It's where the strongbox was, or around the strongbox. So. Hello. Oh, you go. Okay, that's weird. That's... The card just did a meme. Okay. Going the most strange way possible. Sure. Is that the doggies? Oh, that's the doggy part. Yeah. 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 There you go. Doggy 1, doggy 2. Synthesized. It's not good though. Goodbye. Yeah. Don't think a synthesized 19 strength is worth it. What's the next one? 339. So how much delve depth did we just do? 40? I think we just did 40 delve depth. So I think I just probably need to run 8, 9 more maps if I don't die too much, and then I'm good. And then that's done. Pretty good. Oh, you know what would be interesting to check? PoElab.com. What's the Uber lab today? It is 8 rooms. Also pretty big. We'll probably wait. I'm sure there will be a 5-room labyrinth at some point. Pretty sure. Oh, right. One thing I nearly forgot before we're gonna switch to the very horny game that I found, which is free to play, by the way, and it's a Korean game that I think recently came out. I have a boss. So one thing that I did, I completely forgot to mention this earlier, I did harvest juicing. I did some harvest juicing because this is one of the rare builds that I don't mind when it comes to tanking enemies. I definitely die in Delve, Delve and Harvest, because Harvest can be quite rippy. But this build can also tank quite a bit, so I didn't mind running Harvest with this. And yeah, it makes pretty decent juice. I mean, juice and money, that is. Can recommend it if you can run it, of course. Yeah, I think I ran Harvest and Toxic Sewer for a while, and then I switched to Strand. And I think Strand is even better when it comes to tier 17s. Because if you drop them, you don't drop them often because you don't take the map drops, of course. But if you do drop it, it's like pretty much a div, right? If you sell it in bulk later on. So, because the Fortress map is worth so much. Yeah, Harvest is doing pretty well. It costs, I think it's not as expensive as the Strongbox strat. I think it's also not as long as the Strongbox thread, right? Because if you have a lot of Strongboxes, it takes quite some time, especially if you have to reopen them, and you constantly have to be careful that you don't insta-die, you know, with like an explosion. But yeah, Harvest has been going pretty well. I think I sold most of my juice here. But I think at some point I was just running a little bit of Harvest, and then I was like, I don't know, I had like 10, 12, 15 divines. Yeah, because I just bulk sold it, right? And I'm like, well, I don't know, I have this much. I don't know how much I have right now. Hold up. Crystallized, and let's say the other way around. And I have like 3,500. Oh, sorry, 3,300, right? And it's like 83 Chaos Orbs. That's like a lot, right? There's like half a div. Extra more than half a div. How much is a divine right now? A divine is 145, so it's more than half a divine. So it's like, it's kind of insane how much currency you have. And of course, now it's super easy to just sell, thankfully. So yeah, I can definitely recommend Harvest. You do need the Harvest Scarab of doubling, which is kind of expensive, right? Like 23 of them is like 2.1 divine. So it's like you pay like 2-3 divines to get Strand maps, and then you pay another 2 divines to get like Harvest Juice, to get the Scarab. But I feel like it's kind of worth it, you know? And then you just maybe slap in some, I don't know, some shrines. Maybe you slap in some, I think I also have the Influence Scarab of Horde, so the pack size is big. So more influenced monsters. Thus I have more altas, and thus I have more ways to potentially increase quantity. Yeah. And I think, of course, always monstrous lineage, and yeah. I don't know, it's kind of comfortable, kind of comfy running harvest juicing. Didn't expect that, you know, because I'm someone who never really enjoyed harvest because it's like very difficult. But with this build, I don't mind it too much, to be honest. Speaking of, which is the thing I wanted to show you guys. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Sacred Blossom, boys. So let's briefly do that. We go full immersion. Right away, massive spoiler warning. I will now fight a boss, an endgame boss. So, if you don't want to see that, pause the stream or look away. I can also not guarantee that I will win this boss fight. I doubt I will. Let's see how this goes. I think I'm also going to go probably for Arakali, right? Reduced damage taken from damage over time is probably not a bad idea. Because I'm not going to get stunned too often. I also don't think I... It's probably not a bad idea. Gruthkul as well. Yeah, well... Yeah, it's gonna be fine. The last portal if you want. Sure. Alright. Again, massive spoiler warning. If you don't want to see a pretty big hacking boss in PoE, click away. Alright. Good. Also, maybe I need to, like, up the volume even more.
Behold, the first daughter of Rayclast.
Hi, Roshabi. Where are you? That was easier than expected. What the heck? Still love the music though, love it. Pulverize damage on full. Wait, isn't that good for something? Also, level 32 damage on full life. That is even possible. Also, how much is that? 84. It's actually not that expensive. Interesting. That was the boss fight. She doesn't like two hits from me. Nice. If you have the big chunky hits, yeah. Where can you actually use that? Reforge the color of a random socket on an item, turning it white. Ooh. I forgot that is actually possible. Giving random synthesized implicit. Cannot be used on unique, influenced, synthesized, or fractured items. Huh. I might actually do that. I'll just buy a ring that is already pretty darn good, and then I just synthesize it and just pray to God. And if it hits max power charges, yeah, GG will play them, alright? Cool. Cool. Also, I like the white socket. That's good. Might do that. Might do that. Cool. I like it. 1 divine. We'll definitely not get a divine for that. So. That was cool. I enjoyed that. I love that fight. Just music and just visually just looks so good when it gets really dark and she spawns. Oh, love that fight. It's also rare for me to actually do that, even though you can just buy it, right? Actually, can you sell that? Can you sell that? Oh no, you can't. Yeah, you can't buy it because it's a map. You can't buy it. You can buy the Sacred Crystallized Life Force, but you can't. Yeah. Can't get that. All right. Well, with this, let's switch to the horny game. Yeah, I know.
Oh my, how lewd.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna switch to the horny game now. Not because I want to, but because I'm forced to. No. No, it's weird, it's strange. Oh my god, horny, dude. Yes. So, this game okay, how do I say